Before we begin, take a moment to imagine this. What if the secret to true happiness has been right in front of you all along? Not in the things you're chasing, not in what you're missing, but in what you already have. This story will open your eyes and your heart, so if you love stories that inspire, motivate, and change the way you see life, hit that subscribe button now and turn on the bell icon so you never miss a story that could change your life forever. In a quiet little village, surrounded by green fields and tall palm trees swaying in the wind, there lived a woman named Amma. She was in her early 60s, with hair as white as the clouds and wrinkles etched on her face like the lines of an old map. Amma was known throughout the village for her warm smile, simple lifestyle, and the small but inviting hut she called home. Unlike most people around her, Amma didn't own much. A few utensils, some old clothes neatly folded in a wooden trunk, a little garden with bright marigolds and fresh vegetables, and a bed that creaked when she lay on it. Yet, anyone who saw Amma would often say, "Look at her, she's the happiest person in the whole village." But no one really understood why. You see, the rest of the village was always busy chasing after something: more money, better houses, bigger farms, fancier clothes. People would wake up early, work till their bodies ached, and go to bed worrying about tomorrow. It wasn't that they were poor, most of them had enough to eat, a roof over their heads, and families who loved them. But still, there was always a longing for more, a hunger that never seemed to end. One day, a young man named Raghav, who had just returned to the village after working in the city, decided to visit Amma. He had heard stories about her happiness and wanted to see it for himself. Life in the city had drained him. He had money, gadgets, and nice clothes, but he felt empty inside. He hoped Amma might share her secret. When Raghav reached her hut, Amma was sitting on a small wooden stool, sipping tea from a clay cup while watching the sunset paint the sky with orange and pink hues. Birds chirped as they flew back to their nests, and the cool evening breeze carried the scent of flowers from her little garden. "Amma," Raghav greeted respectfully, "everyone says you're the happiest person here. But you don't have much. How is that possible? Don't you ever wish for more?" Amma looked at him with kind eyes and smiled. "More? My child, I have everything I need. What more should I wish for?" Raghav frowned. "But look at your hut, Amma. It's so small. Don't you want a bigger house like the others? Or more clothes? Or more money so you can buy things?" Amma chuckled softly. "Raghav, let me tell you a story," she said. And so, she began. "Many years ago, when I was young like you, I wanted everything. I wanted gold jewelry, big houses, silk saris, and plenty of servants. I thought those things would make me happy. So, I pushed myself. I worked day and night, saved money, and slowly bought the things I dreamed of. For a while, it felt good. But then I realized something strange. Every time I got what I wanted, I became happy only for a little while. Then my heart started craving something bigger, something newer. It never ended. One day, I was so tired from chasing these things that I fell sick. Lying in bed for weeks, I thought to myself, what is the point of all this if I can't even enjoy my life?" She paused and sipped her tea before continuing. "That's when it hit me, happiness doesn't come from getting everything we want. It comes from wanting less and being grateful for what we already have." From that day on, I changed my life. I sold the things I didn't need, moved back to this little hut, and started living simply. I wake up every morning, thank God for another day, eat the food grown in my garden, talk to my neighbors, listen to the birds, and watch the sunset. And you know what? I have never been happier. Raghav listened silently. Her words felt like cool water on his tired soul. "But Amma," he said slowly, "doesn't the world laugh at you for living so simply?" Amma smiled again. "Let them laugh. The world will always have opinions. Some people spend their whole lives trying to impress others, forgetting to enjoy the blessings they already have. I don't want to live like that. Happiness, Raghav, is not in having more, it's in needing less." That night, as Raghav walked back home under the starlit sky, her words echoed in his mind. He realized that in the city, he had been running a race with no finish line, buying things he didn't need, to impress people he didn't even like, while missing out on life's simple joys: morning sunlight, family dinners, laughter with friends, the smell of rain. The next day, Raghav decided to make small changes. He started spending time with his parents, something he hadn't done in years. He planted flowers outside his house. He stopped comparing his life to others on social media. Slowly, he began to feel lighter, freer, and yes, happier. Months later, Raghav visited Amma again. This time, he didn't come with questions. He came with gratitude. "Amma," he said, "you were right. Happiness was never in the things I was chasing. It was in the moments I was ignoring." Amma smiled and handed him a cup of tea. "Now you understand, my child. Happiness is not about getting what you want. It's about loving what you have." So, dear listener, as you finish this story, take a deep breath and look around you. The people you love, the food on your plate, the roof over your head, the air you breathe, these are blessings millions pray for every day. Don't wait for a bigger house, a newer phone, or a fancier job to be happy. Start today. Be grateful, be present, be alive. And if this story touched your heart, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Hit the like button, and subscribe for more life-changing stories that remind us what truly matters. Happiness begins with gratitude, so start now.